Hello everybody, I hope you are doing well. Due to time constraints with the Thanksgiving holiday here in the US, and also because of the fact that I have weeklies still to get out, I'm going to have to change the date frame on the ones that are time frame on the ones that are coming out tonight. I decided that since this is going to be for 3 days, I'm also going to use 3 oracle cards. So we're going to have the Romance Angel, Sacred Traveler, and Mystical Wisdom in each of the readings that are for the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Scorpio, it looks like this is your last one where you are going to be first in the rotation, because the next ones will be Sagittarius, who is first during their season. So everybody, let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, Scorpio, I'm back. Like I said, like a 2-second delay for you. Okay, so this is over the course of the 20th through the 22nd. I feel like you're making a decision here to follow love, to follow someone that you would like to reconnect with here, that you are embarking towards somebody that you have feelings for. But we start off here where you're kind of in your head about this. You have a lot of worries and fears. Since we do have a card here indicating to recapture romance, so reconnecting with somebody, you may feel as if you're not going to be accepted by this person when you come back. You may be worried about whether or not you've been gone for too long of a time and they're not willing to entertain you anymore. You may be kind of worried about, like, if something did happen that split the two of you up, you may be feeling like they don't want to mend things. You're up in your head. It's worries and anxieties, worries and fears. You may be having trouble sleeping at night too. It may be kind of plaguing your mind on and off throughout the day. And you know, oftentimes too with the holidays, we have a tendency to think about the people that we're missing in our life. And so you may be going through that as well. I do see here we have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. I think it might be important for you, Scorpio, to have a meditation practice, or, you know, kind of a time in which you are working on yourself from a spiritual perspective, connecting with your higher power, whomever that might be for you. Also connecting to your intuition, because I think your intuition is going to help you to see that these fears are unwarranted based upon what I'm seeing here in the spread. So I feel like if you can connect with your intuitive side, that you're going to recognize the direction in which you need to go. Now, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody. If this is not resonating with you, don't try to force it to resonate, because it's a lovely reading. If it is resonating with you, great. Take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. Please be sure to check your moon, your rising signs, and your Venus sign if you're specifically looking for a love relationship, just in case there's a love reading there. But back to the reading for Scorpio. Sorry about that. I felt it was necessary to point out. So I feel like if you work on self-improvement and self-growth in the area of spiritual matters, that is going to be very important for you in helping you to have the strength to go back and pursue this person that you're wanting to reconnect with. And with connecting with your intuition, you'll gain peace and calm to calm these worries and these fears as you're moving forward. And that's really important, because these worries and these fears and these anxieties are more mind over matter than matter over mind. You know, it's your mind that's causing you to be in that state, not the way things actually are. So we move on. At some point, you're going to recognize what you have with this person is beautiful, it's harmonious, it's peaceful. It brings you a great deal of unconditional love. It's a very, very strong bond. I love this card. I love seeing the hands holding, looking on to this cabin and the rainbow. The rainbow to me says it's divinely guided, divinely protected. I feel as if, because there's such a focus here on the couple, that there's a focus on the strength of the bond between you and somebody else, Scorpio, and finding joy in the simple things in life. So for instance, let's say you're concerned, so this also has to do with, you know, family comfort. So let's say, for instance, Scorpio, you might be concerned that you don't have material things to be in this union with this person. I only say that because, you know, I have a friend that's always complaining about the fact that, you know, they don't have enough money to date, etc. And I'm like always saying, well, you know, why don't you just like go to a park, enjoy a park with this person that you love? You know, who says there has to be money there? Not sure why I mentioned that today in this reading, but for some reason I felt it was necessary. You know, this is a togetherness out in nature. It's a deep, deep emotional bond. It's a deep loving bond. See how it says love here, love. A very deep loving bond. And I do feel like it's divinely protected. And I also feel like it's the type of bond that is very hard to break. But for some reason you're feeling you're not deserving enough. And that's probably why I felt I needed to mention that. What my friend's always saying. You know, because for some reason that was brought to my memory. And I just have to trust when something is brought up for me to bring up that it's necessary for somebody, but for some reason you feel you're not deserving of the love of this person. Maybe you feel you're not good enough. Maybe you have such a poor view of yourself because of things that you've done in your life that you feel that you're not worthy of this person. You may feel like this person is, you know, above you, and I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing togetherness at the same level here. Maybe you're feeling as if, you know, their position in life is at a different point than you. Does that really matter? You deserve love. There is a loving bond here. This is an exceedingly beautiful, peaceful, harmonious, happy union. So you need to get out of your head, Scorpio, about whether or not you deserve this, because your higher power, the universe, God, Spirit, whomever you want to point to, is telling you right now that you deserve this love. You deserve this bond. You deserve this deep, wonderful, peaceful, harmonious union. The advice that we often get with the Ten of Cups is to open up your heart. Find joy in the simple things in your life. Maybe the simple things are, like I said, you know, going to a park and walking and talking with this person you love. We see here that this person brings a great deal of happiness into your life, and I feel like you are going to gain the clarity and the enlightenment. So we have enlightenment over here. This card is about enlightenment. I feel like the powerful energy of the Sun card, that this energy is going to bring clarity to your situation. It's going to bring clarity. You're going to feel the warmth of the happiness that this brings. You're going to feel the warmth in your heart when you receive this enlightenment and this clarity, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do in your life. And we do see here that you're being told to open up your heart to joy. This person brings you joy. You enjoy each other's time. You have a lot of happiness with them, and this is a card of happiness. So don't close off your heart to them, Scorpio. Open up your heart to them because they bring you a great deal of happiness. Now, as I said, this card, playfulness, says to recapture romance, and my eyes are really drawn to the recapture aspect of it. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So we're seeing that here in this card, that youthful spirit. There's a little girl running around with fairy wings on her back, you know. It's almost like she's at a Ren fair. She's got the little wreath around her head, fairy wings. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, so that you can experience this happiness, you can experience this peace, you can experience this love. So we have here the Knight of Swords energy. I feel like you're trying to determine how to have communication with them. The Knight of Swords is very, very fearless, so you're going to get that clarity, you're going to gain that clarity, and you're going to get that boldness, that fearlessness of the Knight of Swords. He's very ambitious, very driven, and this could be a male or female. I'm saying he just because of the card. And there's this rushing in to communicate with this particular Knight of Swords. But I feel like it's going to be a little bit discombobulated because the Knight of Swords rushes in and speaks sometimes before thinking, and he takes action before he even speaks and thinks. And so it's almost like you're going to be rushing in. It's like, I've got something I've got to tell you. And then like you get there and you like regurgitate all this stuff out of your mouth about how you're feeling and what you're thinking. And then all of a sudden you pull a Scorpio, go back into your head. And so don't do that. Because see, I have the two different directions of the horse's head in this deck, which is probably why I was told to use this deck today. So I do see it's going to be very loving communication. We have these two red roses here. And I feel like the communication, you're going to feel like you need to speak to this person like right away. And you're probably going to be trying to figure out, you know, how do I go about doing that? Because you're giving advice on how to recapture the romance with this person. So I feel like you're going to be seeking direction on how to move forward and communicate with them. And I see this Knight of Swords is moving towards this happiness of the sun and towards the Ten of Cups. So I feel like that's why we were given this card of communication. Just to show that you're moving towards this person that brings you happiness and brings you love and brings you peace. We do see here with this Eight of Cups energy that you're going to be leaving behind anything that has left you stuck. Anything that has caused stagnation in your life. You're going to be leaving that behind and walking boldly into the future. You're also being told here, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. I feel like your bliss is this person that causes you, you know, tremendous happiness and peace. So I feel like you're going to be leaving behind anything that was preventing you from moving forward with this person. And you're going to remove anything toxic from your life. You're going to allow all that, anything that was preventing you from moving forward to go, including this feeling of feeling as if you're not enough. Because you're clearly enough. So I feel like you're going to leave those personal feelings of you know, a lack of self-worth and a feeling that you're not deserving of the love of this person. You're going to leave that behind. You're going to move forward towards them. I see that you're kind of a little bit unsure of how to move forward. You're just boldly taking those steps. Boldly taking the steps. And anything that was blocking you is no longer going to be blocking you. You're going to be looking for illumination. See, both of these cards are moving forward on the journey in the dark, per se, with the moon. The moon here, the moon here. The moon is a very, very powerful energy as well, because we have the sun here. And with that moon energy, there may be a little bit of confusion and anxiety. I think you're going to have a little bit of anxiety as to whether or not this person is willing to take you back, willing to open up their heart to you again. And so the cards are saying, you know, take that step forward. Don't be concerned about that. Let me adjust my lighting here. Hold on. Okay. And so I feel like it's with the star card is a wish, right? We have numerous stars up here. Navigate by the stars. So I feel like you need to be navigating by the hope that you have in this union. Navigating by the desire to have a wish fulfilled here. that movement forward is going to be illuminated little bit by little bit as you take each step forward. And I feel like you're moving to a period of healing once you reconnect with this person. I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing of this mental anguish that you go through. I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing overall in your life when you recognize that what you have brings you peace. Because that star, navigating by the stars, is up there, I'm like really drawn to star, 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 and, you know, follow your bliss. I feel like you need to, you know, find a star, make a wish, Scorpio. You're moving towards something quite wonderful and quite lovely. So I don't really feel like you're taking action over these next 3 days. I feel like you're planning to take action. And then towards you know, the end of Thanksgiving, you've got a plan. You're like, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to leave all the stuff behind that was preventing me from moving forward. And I feel like you're going to be getting ready to embark on that journey towards this person. So absolutely beautiful, Scorpio. It was a reading that's not for everybody. So if it did not resonate with you, please be sure to check your moon, your rising signs, and if you're looking for a love reading, your Venus sign, just in case it comes out to love. But this is beautiful, and I wish you well, Scorpio. Scorpio, you are enough. You are worthy. This person thinks you are enough. This person thinks you are worthy. There is nothing preventing you from moving forward with this person. So good luck to you. Have an absolutely beautiful Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. And I'll see you soon.